Way up north, to Alaska. Way up north, to Alaska. North to Alaska, to go north for Russia's home. North to Alaska, to go north for Russia's home. Way up north, to Alaska. Way up north, to Alaska. Way up north.
Alaska, the last frontier, the largest state in the Union, encompassing a landmass of over 660,000 square miles, larger than Texas, California, and Montana combined. Visions of Alaska often conjure scenes of extreme cold, and while that may be true, we prefer to think of it as extremely cool. In fact, everything in Alaska is extremely cool. And I invite each of you to Juneau, Alaska for WASHTO 2017 from June 25th to 28th to see just how cool we are. Alaska is home to one of our nation's youngest transportation systems. Over 85% of our communities are accessible only by air or by sea. This makes airports like this one here at Girdwood vital to keeping Alaska moving and our economy thriving. While some of Alaskans actually do fly to work each day, the majority of our residents commute along one of Alaska's 18 scenic byways, such as the Seward Highway, a 127-mile gem that skirts the shores of the Turnagain Arm and is nestled against the Chugach Mountains. With every turn, another breathtaking view emerges, with an opportunity to see Dall sheep, whales, waterfalls, and eagles. Now that's cool. Another of Alaska's scenic byways, and arguably the most iconic, is the Alaska Marine Highway System, a fleet of 11 vessels built for the extreme conditions found only in Alaska. A marine highway system covers over 3,500 miles of coastline, stretching from Bellingham, Washington, all the way to Dutch Harbor in the Aleutian Chain, a distance equal to driving by car from Seattle to Miami. Yeah, we're that cool. Alaska's northern location has many advantages globally. Here at Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport, over 2 million tons of cargo pass through annually. The airport is ideally located 10 hours from 90% of the industrialized world. That's why we rank number 2 nationally and number 5 globally each year for cargo throughput. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Our great state is also home to North America's northernmost highway, the Dalton, otherwise known as Alaska's Road to the Bank. The Dalton Highway stretches 414 miles and terminates in Deadhorse, the gateway to the oil fields of Prudhoe Bay. Hundreds of 18-wheelers transit the highway every day carrying food, fuel, and equipment necessary to support oil field operations. Since 1977, more than 16 billion barrels of oil have flowed from the North Slope, supporting 25% of America's domestic production. Keeping the Dalton Highway open for business is critical to our nation's well-being. Recently, the Dalton Highway's northernmost stretch has been threatened by unprecedented flooding from the nearby Sag River. Never before seen overflow has pushed up through the frozen river's ice. The off-ice, as it is called, locally closed the highway for several days in 2015, requiring crews to channel the river away from the highway in sub-zero temperatures. This year we are prepared, but our efforts at the top of the world continue as we learn more about this amazing phenomenon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alaska is home to endless extremes, from our geological wonders to extreme weather and climates. Every day at the Alaska Department of Transportation and Public Facilities is filled with exciting new challenges for our dedicated professionals. We love our great state, and we can't wait to share it with you again. So what do you say? Are you excited yet? Because we sure are. So join us in Juneau, Alaska for WASHTO 2017, where together we'll explore extremely cool transportation.